folks, Aurora B here with This Creative Life with Aurora B. Thank you so much for joining again or joining for the first time if this is your first time. So today we're just going to talk a little bit about Spoonflower. Spoonflower. What is Spoonflower? Well, lots of you probably know if you're here and we're interested in the print-on-demand discussion. It's one of the print-on-demand sites, kind of like Redbubble or Society6, which I spoke about in the last episode. But this site is a little bit different because they basically just do fabric. I didn't know what Spoonflower was until just about 3 weeks ago. So I am starting with a lot of you, and plenty of my subscribers are probably way ahead of me. So why would an artist or anyone want to be on Spoonflower? What can they get from it? Well, for me, it really started out with a collector of some of my other art asking me about prints. As you can see from my other art behind me and right here, I use a lot of collage and recycled fabrics in my art. Part of that is that I really believe in recycling things when we can. And I also really like the aesthetic. But part of the problem with that is that I do not believe that it's quite legal to license art that might have newspaper articles that obviously belong to other people. And then some of the fabric that might have a design that belongs to an artist, there could be a problem with it, even if there isn't a problem with showing the original art or selling the original piece. So it got me thinking about, how could I keep going with my style, but be making things available to people that might not be in the position to buy an original artwork. It led me down the rabbit hole, which led me to doing some of the watercolor designs, which I showed on my last episode. And I've done a few more of, boom, boom, since the last episode. And when I went down that rabbit hole, I took a class with Kat Cope, and she talked about 3 websites that you want to put your designs on, and also showed how to make patterns out of your designs. So one of the websites was Spoonflower. And when she took it through, she did mention, however, that with Spoonflower, you have to purchase a sample before you're allowed to sell. So given that it might not be for everyone, because there is a chance that you won't even make back what you spend. But for me, I kind of thought it was neat, because circling back around to my other art, I use a lot of fabric in my art. And I thought, wow, well, if instead of using newspapers and found fabric with other people's prints, if I could make my own prints, that would be fabulous. And obviously with text, there are some other solutions, writing my own text. We can get into that another time. So I got kind of excited because, as you might be able to tell from my funky earrings and shirt, I have always sort of loved fashion and really fun fashion. So I thought if I can put my designs on fabric and make my own fabric, that would be a really good time. Actually, back in July, when I had an opening in LA, I did make some of my own fabric, and it had my Venmo code on it. And it was really great because people could just walk up to me and give me a tip, kind of like a performance artist. So when I had been looking to do that, though, I, for some reason, didn't find Spoonflower, ended up going with a company in the UK. It was quite expensive to get the fabric from UK, but I did enjoy the experience, and I made my own shirt. I'm not a great seamstress. I just got a sewing machine this year. I mostly do hand stitching, and I kind of have a raw aesthetic. I'm not looking to make perfect lines and edges like a seamstress might. Anyway, so I don't know if Spoonflower is for everybody. And I haven't made any sales yet because I just got my samples. There is a trick. Well, I don't know if it's a trick, but you don't need to buy one design at a time. You can do a bulk patchwork and that will allow you to sell. And the more designs you have on that, the cheaper it's going to be. So I got about 30 of my designs and I had about 33 at the time because having some different colors for my designs. And I think with shipping and everything, it was under $50. So again, not really super economical for some people, but for me, it was okay because I thought, well, once I get these samples, I can also use the samples in my artwork. So I'm going to be able to recycle this patchwork. So I just wanted to show you the how-to site right on Spoonflower. Here it is, the swatch sampler overview. So it talks about, you know, reducing the cost of proofing design. You can get a swatch sampler. So this is what I'm talking about. It walks you through the how to order. You have to put your designs into collections and you can only really add one collection at a time. So I recommend, you know, you do your collections in the size you want the swatch. 30 is going to be the most economical. So you might want to make a collection of 30 first. As it says, you go to your design library, you select your collection after you've assigned that collection to each of your 30 designs. You can then start, for example, I have animal watercolors 1, and then when I get to design number 31, it goes to animal watercolor 2, so that I'll be able to do this. And then you pick all of your designs from the one collection and you can do the bulk order. This doesn't include shipping costs. So shipping is not free. Anyway, so today's a really exciting day because the samples are here in this sealed bag from Spoonflower and I haven't opened them yet. So I'm gonna open them here and see. And I guess if I don't like the way they look, if there's something wrong with the resolution or pattern, then I can go and change them before people start buying them. And I'm cutting here. If I do love them, then I can promote them. Okay. So here goes. That's their logo, Spoonflower. Nice little card with thank you. Let's make sure to get. Wow. Got this big, big patchwork. See all of these designs. And you can see some of the designs you're not going to see a lot of because it's, you know, it's just a small square, but you know, I think I'm liking them. You know, I think I showed this little guy on the last episode. Gave it with a purple background. The fun thing is, you know, having some different color backgrounds. The other day I was thinking, you know, it'd be really nice to have a shirt with like bright pink elephant or, you know, Chinese New Year of the Tiger dress. I could be really down with that. Anyway, so cool. Thanks for joining me for that. Probably was not as exciting for you as it was for me, but I'm excited. And now we're gonna see, oh, look at that, look at Rainbow Bunny. Anyway, we're gonna see how to promote Spoonflower. I don't actually know. I know I'm not actually a guru or anything. I'm on this journey with you. So we're gonna see how to sell with Spoonflower. You know, it could be that I end up spending more money on my own fabric to make my own creations than I make on the site, but maybe not. You know, in Cat Coke I Trust, she showed me how to upload, digitize, and make the designs. And she said Spoonflower was worth it. So I'm going to follow along and I'm going to see. I already have about 10 new designs, so it won't take me that long to get 30. This week, actually last night, I did a rainbow llama. Everyone has already been on the llama train, I know, for like, what, 3 years, maybe more. But on my Facebook page, I've been posting my new designs. And when I post them, some people, well, it started with the first one. I posted a giraffe and people said, well, I don't like giraffes, but what about bunnies? So I posted the bunny, and then I posted bunny, and eventually a friend said, what about a rainbow llama yoga mat? And on Society 6, you can get a template and make a yoga mat. So, well, I should just show you. I made a rainbow llama yoga mat. I mean, first I made the llama, I added some rainbows. I'm not sure if it was actually what my friend intended or not, but actually I'm really pleased with it. It makes me happy. It's a happy rainbow llama. It's happy gay rainbows. And hey, everyone likes rainbows, not just gay people, right? I don't know. I love rainbows. Okay, so there's my babbling for the day. Spoonflower, starting out. It's been less than a week with Redbubble and Society 6 since I posted last time, so I'm not going to go through a huge update, but I was happy when I woke up this morning and found out I had made $10 while I was sleeping off of my moose pattern. So thank you to whomever bought a moose throw in California. Maybe someone I know. Thank you very much. Anyway, okay. Thanks so much for joining me again on this journey. Please like, please subscribe, share, and I will try to do a mix of tutorials to give some how-tos, also just some general experiences, because I know for me, I sort of like to connect with people that are going through a similar journey with me. And in this semi-COVID world, I find that connecting online can feel actually quite meaningful. It's not a full replacement for connecting in person, but it can be a supplement. So I hope this is helping you, that you feel connected. Feel free to leave comments. I love to start conversations with my art, good or bad. You can hate my art, that's fine. It's, for me, it's more about the conversation. Although if I do bring joy, not a bad thing. Okay, everyone, until next time, see you later.